Happy Friday, everyone. We want to welcome you to NOONtrition. Basic Needs, Health Education and Promotion, and the Housing and Residential Life are happy to partner to bring you a live food demonstration based on healthy, easy, and affordable meals and snacks. Today, we are lucky to have two student assistants joining us from Campus Recreation, Jeremiah and Ruth, and we are excited to have you joining us today to prepare the pumpkin walnut muffins. Take it away, Jeremiah and Ruth.
Hello, everybody. So my name is Ruth and my partner here is Jeremiah, and we were going to show you guys how to make some delicious pumpkin walnut muffins.
Okay, so how we're gonna do this, Ruth is gonna measure out the dry ingredients, I'm gonna measure out the wet ingredients, and then we'll show you how to bake them. So before we start, just make sure that you preheat your oven to 350 degrees.
So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
So go here.
There you go.
Bake 350, and then you just press start, and then your oven's preheating. So now we can start with the dry ingredients.
Okay, so in a small bowl, we're going to combine our whole wheat flour. In this case, we're using gold medal whole wheat flour. We're going to combine baking soda, salt, and pumpkin pie spice. We're going to mix all these ingredients in this bowl. So with 2 cups of whole wheat flour, 1 tablespoon of baking soda. And this will give it that rise that we want in our delicious muffins. Go ahead and open this. There we go. And so we won't cause any spills. I'll go ahead and pour it on here. Okay, 1 tablespoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of salt. Go ahead and open our salt. Let's see. Yes, Jeremiah will have help me over here. Thank you. Half a teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Smells just like autumn. Delicious. There you go. Place it in our mixing bowl. And then we were going to combine all these ingredients and whisk it. Our whisk is right here. Combine all these delicious ingredients. So a fun fact about these pumpkin spice walnuts is that 6 of 7 continents can grow pumpkins, including Alaska, Antarctica, and which is the only continent that they won't grow in. So
Wow.
such a seasonal. Some say it's vegetable, some say it's a fruit. But since it contains seeds, it is considered a fruit. There we go. And those are our dry ingredients.
So once you have the dry ingredients done, we're gonna start doing the wet ingredients in a different bowl. So I have another bowl right here. Let's move everything out of the way. And just to let you guys know, before we started, we did wash our hands for 20 seconds. Very important to do whenever you cook.
Yes. Try to keep everything organized.
Okay, so for the wet ingredients, you are going to start with 15 ounces of canned pumpkin. So if you get a can of pure pumpkin, it's gonna say 15 ounces right there. So you just use the entire can for this recipe. Yeah, and these rubber spatulas really help with scooping stuff out. So we got the entire can in there. Now we are going to add 1/4 cup of maple syrup.
And in this case, which one are we using?
In this case, we are using Country Kitchen butter flavored syrup.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 1/4 cup. Go. Then we are going to add 2 eggs. If you're vegan, you can substitute eggs with flax eggs. So that's going to be 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed with 2 tablespoons of water.
Mhm.
Do a quick hand wash because I got some eggs on my hands.
So another interesting fact is that Native Americans used pumpkin seeds for food and medicine. Isn't that interesting? To use natural resources.
Now we are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So in this case, it's going to be imitation vanilla extract. You can use any vanilla extract that you like. I can open this. Let me dry my hands a little bit more. Sorry for that.
Mhm.
There we go. I'm going to use one teaspoon. And then finally, we are going to use 1/2 cup of milk or non-dairy alternative. In this case, we're using almond breeze, vanilla, almond milk,
Unsweetened.
unsweetened, yes. Half cup.
To continue that vanilla flavor in our muffins.
Here we go. So I'm just gonna add this to the wet ingredients. And now that all the wet ingredients are combined, we are just going to mix them. I'm gonna use a whisk to mix them together just so they're all nicely mixed.
Another interesting fact is that pumpkins are high in vitamin A and C, which help to boost your immune system.
So now that we have the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients together, you could use just less bowls, but this is for demonstration purposes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have all of your dry ingredients. You could just add the wet ingredients to the bowl that had the dry ingredients, but again, this is for demonstration. And then what we're going to do is mix the wet ingredients, the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. Okay. All of that, you just mix it in to make the batter. Look at that.
It smells delicious.
It really does.
The consistency will be thick, so you're gonna have to try and mix very well.
And I would say it would probably be easier to mix this with with that rubber spatula I had earlier, but I just put that in the sink. So now that that's all mixed up, we're ready to put them into some muffin tins. I already lined these muffin tins. And then I'll have Ruth measure.
Pour them in.
Yeah, pour them in.
Okay. So for each of the little muffin tins, we're going to use 1/3 of a tablespoon.
1/3 of a cup.
1/3 of a cup on my bed. And put it here. So. This batter does serve 12. So in this case, we're using 2 trays of 6. And then to top the muffins off, we will be using the chopped walnuts, which are these chopped walnuts, which are perfect for baking or snacking.
So you can either top these muffins with the walnuts or you could mix it into the batter. In this case, we're just going to top them.
Yes. Some people like mixing them into the batter, but in this case, we would just like to sprinkle them. Just so that our consistency isn't as thick for each one. Have more room for the walnuts. Like I said before, the consistency should be thick.
Also, if you're making these at home, an easy way to portion the batter is if you had an ice cream scooper of some sort that has the mechanism that makes it
Yeah,
come out.
easy for the pumpkins. The pumpkin puree in this case. Okay, so once you're done with all these 12 batches of pumpkin, there you go. And get that extra in there. Needs to be stuck. That will be a medium. And we're gonna go ahead and top them off with these chopped walnuts. Give it that delicious autumn look. There you go. And this could be of preference. If you love walnuts, you can even add more walnuts. It's up to your choice. You could even mix it in the batter if you'd like. And then once with our preheated oven, we will go ahead and pop these right in there. You can make these for any type of festivities, holidays. It's a great option.
So we're gonna put them in the oven and we are going to bake them for 20 minutes.
So pop these in here. And after the 20 minutes are over, this is our final result. Delicious pumpkin spice muffins. Look at that.
Ooh.
I'm going to go ahead and try one. Would you like to try one with me, Jeremiah?
Okay, I'll try one with you. No. Can you get the stand?
Yes.
So before we try these, does anyone have any questions? Anything they want to say? The whole wheat's going to give you a lot of fiber. Same with the pumpkin.
Let's go ahead and share. And if you like, you can always preheat these and serve them like later on throughout the day, and they'll be nice and soft.
All right. So the favorite part, COVID cheers.
COVID cheers. Delicious.
Those are really good.
Those are so good. Cheers, everyone.
All right, so that's our demonstration. Thank you for watching.
And thank you for staying tuned.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing this recipe for us. That looks delicious, and I cannot wait to try these muffins myself. Our next NOONtrition is planned for November 19th at noon, and we hope that you are able to join us. Thank you guys so much for attending. You can also visit the Basic Needs website to access current and past recipes. Thank you again, and we hope you have a great weekend.